Today, we take you on a big sky blasting cast.
Got one? All right, Scott. What a brownie.
We find a home on the range where the pheasants roam, the trout play. Seldom is heard a discouraging word.
And I think I need a sleeveless t-shirt on to be perfect.
And the wind blows all day.
The Flush, presented by Federal Premium Ammunition and Pheasants Forever.
When Horace Greeley said, "Go west, young man," I don't think he had pheasant hunting and trout fishing in mind. But that is precisely what cameraman Ben Elling and I are thinking when we saddled up the GMC for a blast and cast adventure in Big Sky Country.
Getting close.
We are at one of my favorite places in the world, Montana. And not just any place in Montana, Fort Smith along the Bighorn River. I have fished here for many years for trout and always have heard about the fantastic pheasant hunting. So we're going to get to do a little of both. But we are not the only cowboys in this rodeo. I have lassoed a few other hands to help me corral our finned and feathered friends. Rooster! We're going to be hunting with Matt McMeans, lodge owner from Kingfisher Lodge, longtime friend. I have fished with Matt many years, and my goofy brother-in-law, Scott Bittman.
Oh my goodness. It's kind of like they're painted on. Oh.
One half of Dumb and Dumber.
It's what all the cool guys use. That's what I use. It's got a basement to it, it's so cold.
Some people call us Dumb and Dumber. Which one are you?
I would probably be neither. It could be you. I think it's both your names all at once. They just call you Dee Dee.
It's called Polish chrome.
Rooster! Never gonna hear the end of this. Dumber shot another one. Rounding out our posse will be Sean Fritzler
What are you barking at?
and Mike Kelly and his ZZ Top beard.
Oh, here.
There goes a hand! Hand! Hang on a minute, cowboy. I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's get this horse back in the barn and start the story at the beginning of the trail. Here's how this hunt really began. Tuesday night, we turn off the light and we can hear a little wind outside. By about 2:30, all the windows were rattling. We could hear chairs blowing over out in front. We wake up in the morning and it's 50-mile-an-hour plus winds.
Local area, 37 degrees, 21 for a low. Mostly cloudy conditions, 4 to 3 mile an hour winds out of the northwest. Sustained winds. But I heard today was like around 50 for gusts.
Well, it'll make it interesting.
To say the least.
I hope you don't blow away. Did you bring your rocks?
Rocks in my pocket.
So when the weather throws you a curveball, what do? You go hunting. He's real hot up here too.
This is the Crow Indian Reservation. Big reservation altogether. I think it's 3.2 million acres. With the tribe opening up bird hunting on the reservation here, that opened up a little more than 1 million acres to everybody. So it's incredible.
We're not light on dog power today. I think we're 8 strong, so we should be in good shape, I hope. 2 members of our 8-dog pack are Matt's hard-working Boykin Spaniels, Gus and Cosmos.
Gus and Cosmo are both Boykin Spaniels. More of a rare breed of dog, especially for this country. More people run lab. Great breed of dog. They work real well in thick cattail patches, more of a flusher.
We're pushing a lot of birds, I think. The wind makes it tough because the dogs can smell them so much further up. They want to be up where they are. So it's tough to keep them kind of reined in. Look at them all. Beginning to wonder if we're ever going to see a bird go down? Well, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Rooster!
The Flush, brought to you by Federal Premium Ammunition. Every shot counts. Polaris. YETI Coolers. And by Benelli.
Okay. So our good friend the wind made us adjust our sails a little bit as we try to catch up to crafty Montana pheasants.
What's the weather like?
Calm,
Yeah.
balmy. It's very tropical. I'm looking for my sunblock.
But this wasn't this cowboy's first rodeo. So with some new strategery, a little bit of the buck was leaving this bucking bronco. Okay, I know it's bad, but I couldn't resist. That's a rooster! Our dogs and our shooting irons begin to heat up.
Good looking bird. Yeah, you want that bird? You want that bird? Yeah.
Really some nice cover here for the birds.
How's the wind?
That's why they're down here. Well, I think that's why they're holding so tight. It's still pretty breezy. I don't know what to do with my hair now.
That's why you have dogs. What a great retrieve, finding that bird. Meet Rocky, a birthday present that just keeps on giving.
Rocky is a golden lab, golden retriever mix. Rocky's 8 years old. He was my daughter's surprise birthday present. Whatever's laying on the floor, he will bring to you and whine and woo-hoo, that kind of a sound because he's so darn excited.
Rooster! Man, I can't believe this. I'm never gonna hear the end of this. Dumber shot another one. He's a hot today, baby. He's hot today. Hold it up.
Hen! Hen!
Rooster!
Hen!
Rooster!
Nice!
Nice shot!
All right! Hold it up nice. birds.
I did not expect to have the hunting that we had on that first day. I thought we'd see birds, but I didn't think they'd hold as tight as they did. We had a split second before they got up and got in the jet stream to make a shot, and Scott in particular made some phenomenal shots on birds popping up from the cattails.
Beautiful.
I'd say the most surprising thing I saw was how well Scott Bittman shot. I was really shocked by that. That took a lot of multitasking.
Rooster!
Yeah, the first I was like, oh, did I hit that? I was amazed at how well that went. The birds held really well. The ones that got up, we didn't miss many birds. I don't believe we lost any birds because of the dogs. As you saw, we had 7 and 8 dogs at a time. Good dogs. It was really a treat. The area around here is truly spectacular. The scenic view as you're walking in this great open plains, like I say, the snow-capped mountains that you can glance over your shoulder and see. The unbelievable habitat and amount of birds were a pleasant surprise, that's for sure.
The Flush is brought to you by Nordic Components, Carlson's Choke Tubes, North Dakota, Legendary, and by Purina Pro Plan.
With a break in the wind, we thought it'd be a good time to put the guns away for the cast portion of our Montana Cast and Blast. Although one of our parties seems to be having a slight equipment malfunction.
No, do you have the thinning thing on?
I don't know, those pants are kind of doing it for you.
Do they make me look fat?
No.
Oh my goodness. It's kind of like they're painted on. Oh. I think I kind of worked up a sweat. Probably putting them on was the worst. Kind of a yoga Pilates exercise there.
So it's a beautiful day here in Montana. We're going to take a little break from the bird hunting.
This river fishes year-round. We have really good, late season. You get a lot of variety and obviously not near the amount of people. There's a lot of days where you feel like you're on your own private river.
Oh, cool.
It's a rainbow trout. One up on my brother-in-law.
I think I just had a nibble. Whoa! He's a jumper. Got a net? Whoa, yeah! Come on, buddy. That was a pleasant surprise. Oh!
He lost it.
I love it. What was that, Scott? 20-incher, probably?
Is it brown? It's a nice brown.
It was a brown.
18 inches, maybe?
Well, you gotta lie.
I don't think it was as big as mine, though.
It was way bigger.
Oh!
Got one? All right, Scott. Ooh, nice.
2 none. Not that I'm counting. Oh, yes, I am.
Yes, you is.
Brotherly love at its finest.
Kind of hogging the river.
I am?
Can you find another spot to fish?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
like to say it has something to do with the flies. His fishing was definitely one of those, segments for me that, you just have to walk away from and pretend, that you're not a part of.
I got another rat's nest. Oh my gosh.
Make a sweater fit,
Knit one, pearl one, right? Boy, I think I need both pair of glasses for this one. What happened before, they didn't put hooks on my flies. See, I switched flies then, and then I started hooking fish.
No way! You got one! Little brown.
Got one?
You want to reel it in?
No.
Another brownie. I thought that fish was making my pipes look pretty big there, though. Hey, Ben, this way to the trout. Another brown?
Yeah.
As they say in the biz, that's a wrap. Or as they say on the farm, even a blind sow finds an acorn once in a while.
Upland habitat continues to disappear at an alarming rate. Join Pheasants Forever today to help them fight for healthy habitat, clean water, and abundant wildlife. When you do, you'll receive this Pheasants Forever game shears and field knife set. Follow this link to sign up, because your opening day starts with the action you take today.
Life on the open range can be tough. You never know when or where you might find your next meal.
We've got cakes, venison tenderloin, and an egg, and some strawberry for some health, a little fiber.
As for these cowboys, as usual, we ate like it was our last meal. Fuel for the day's hunt. With the tanks topped off, we are ready for day 2 of our Montana adventure.
We're gonna hunt this draw up. Starts out real narrow at the bottom, gets into some more cattails. There's a corn strip that follows it the whole way up. Wind died down a little bit, which means he won't be able to hit anything.
Stay at the office.
We got point here.
Rooster!
As the morning begins to warm, the dogs are hot with the smell of pheasants. But these late season Montana birds are not making things easy.
I think we got a lot of birds running ahead of us here. Dogs are real birdies. I think we got some birds running on the ground up ahead of us, so hopefully they get up to this big cattail up here and we'll push them into there.
Good things come to those who wait and walk and walk and walk and walk.
Come on, get in there.
Yeah, dogs got birdie all through that tall grass up there. Rooster!
Rooster!
Hen!
And
Rooster! Nice shot. Boy, you're quick, man.
I had my gun open too. Come on, dogs. Good bird. They're wanting to sit pretty tight. That one was right under my feet.
Cattails and the birds are getting thicker as we move up this Bighorn coulee.
Rooster!
What happened? What? You're mortal.
Rooster! Nice.
When you're hunting thick cover, like we've hunted the last couple of days, what you lose behind the camera is some of the beauty of the dogs going through, getting hot, they're harder to see, but the beauty of it is the retrieves these dogs are making in thick, thick cover. We drop birds in some of the thickest things that I've ever hunted, yet we did not lose a single pheasant on this trip.
Brett, here. My favorite part of it is the dog work. I love watching dogs. Like that little pup that ran with us all day. That's one of my favorite things is watching a young pup slowly get it, and then boom, the green light comes on. That's the whole fun of it for me. Well, I think there's a great amount of birds here in this state. There's a bird coming over our head. Sometimes I think it gets overlooked, you know, North Dakota, South Dakota, you know, they're really famous for their pheasants. But there's a lot of birds here too. You guys got to see the last couple of days, we really got into the pheasants.
Well, I will tell you what, Sean, this cowboy has found a new home on the range, and I will be back to chase these Montana pheasants. You can bet your shooting iron on that. Sorry, I just couldn't resist.